someone wanted a blues song, I could write it. If they wanted a country song, I could write it. I could produce it. But for me, I know what I like. And what people have accepted is my ability to reach their hearts and talk about a common subject and not make it cheesy, but make it cool. If you think about ocean, that cliche of my ship finally come, my ship is coming in, that's older than our great grandparents.
Yeah.
But so I've learned to try to make those expressions cool. Can't live right now. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Right? And it's short, but you
Yeah.
make it cool. So I just try to find a common theme for everybody that they can be like, oh yeah, that's cool. But really, we've heard it over and over.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any? I know we talked about struggles that some of the friends who are in your industry. Can you talk about some of the struggles you may have as being an artist, as one of Jehovah's Witnesses?
Struggles. It was hard at first. Definitely hard at first. And so I'm so grounded now. And that's why I understand why the brothers took such a strong stance with the entertainment and being a musician back in the day. Uh, I even made some I had family singing background for me. And when I started singing, doing shows, I saw those come out and target them. They started targeting my female family members, and guys were just wow. And I was upset.
Yeah.
These were my bands coming after my family, and I'm like, and then to see that the possibility they may have been enjoying that, I didn't like it. And then I've seen the same way with my family on the male side, and there's the drinking, it's the association. So not to say that I was perfect because I wasn't when I first started, and I found my way because I found my way, and the way is serving Jehovah, and I made that recommitment. That's what I want to do forever, and I don't want nothing to come in there that'll break that. I don't care how anyone views me. They'll never know my love for my father. They probably never know it unless you're really close. But the struggles, yeah, they were early. There's always a business struggle because out of sight, out of mind. It's hard if you don't really rub elbows and hang out with the people, the movers and the shakers. It's hard for you to be successful. And so some of the newer friends who get into the music, they say, man, hang with them, gotta go to the club, sip, and you get caught up. You get caught up. And again, when I was with some major artists when I started out. I mean, I'm eating um crab legs and lobster tails and driving BMWs, and they written all cars and I'm driving them. They're not paying me like I should be getting paid now, because I got in the game late and I'm used to getting a check on Friday.
Okay.
I'm used to getting my to shake them down. I was down in Atlanta. I stayed in New York for 3 years, but I was focused though. They thought I was a weirdo because I wasn't chasing the girls.
Oh,
They was doing the drugs. They was doing the drugs. And I just maintained mine. I'm like, man, if you're gonna give me a contract, you're gonna give me a check. All I want. I just want to take care of my family. That's it. And so I blame that on things didn't work out because I didn't want to blend in like that. But here's the thing: there's a famous rapper, right? He's from Atlanta. Short braids. Everybody know who I'm talking about. He's been in the game for 20 years almost. And we sitting there because I used to work with them. I would sign to them. And he's sitting up there. We on the bus. We on the tour bus. And okay, so he's about to make his move as far as getting to know me because I've been hanging around. So, but he is the star. So I'm sitting there, he's smoking weed, and he just like, like, you want to try? I was like, no, I'm good. But see, that was the test. He wanted to see if I'm down with him. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're not down, they don't really trust you. And the thing is, they look at you like you're weird, So it was hard for them to assimilate me where I stick the guns.
I'm so glad.
I left, started my own business, and then
No, I was just saying, I'm so glad you did to your guns, because that is how they start to get control when they are supplying certain things like that, and the people go for it because you're not focused.
And it's not a good environment for like that. I didn't want to be in a hip hop environment. I was trying to be in the R&B, but they ran a strong hip hop environment. But after I left, started my company, what the same material that they heard that they could have easily made it easy for me. I blew up on my own with it. And so
you still there? Okay. His internet connection is a little slow, as he told us. I think I heard you. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, awesome. I'm sorry, we kind of lost you at a moment.
Oh, okay. I say I'm just so happy because as my independent company, I left them, the song blew up. Everything blew up, and without them. So I was happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
So do they ever come back and try to woo you back to them or give you?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're cool. We're cool because they're like gatekeepers. And one thing I always wanted to do, it was never my intention to be the artist. I always wanted to be the guy in the closet. I always wanted to be just a writer and a producer. I'm like, they could have easily did that. No one had to know who I was. But in order for people to hear what I had to step out in the front. But that's what I offered them. I say, hey, I can be the guy in the front, but I can also be the guy in the closet, the one nobody knows, who can deliver these hits for you. And they never moved. So I had to go home and put out the records. And but that's one to see. We talking now. They want to do major things for me now on a writing perspective, production perspective, and I'll take that because I consider them like gatekeepers of the industry. And that's all I want to do. I just want to pioneer, take care of my family.
There you go.
And go shopping at Kroger's where nobody knows me.
That's not gonna happen. It's too late for that.
Okay, no, and especially since you're out here touring now, you can walk in maybe some Kroger's, but probably
no, I can't. It's not that serious no more. At first, when that song was everywhere, oh my goodness! I mean, I couldn't be anywhere without be like, oh my goodness, it was that bad. But because things have calmed down, I'm still able to make money without having a number one hit. Just have respectable music. It's kind of calmed down. For people, they might see me, they might not even say that, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I just want to grab some groceries. That's all.
Well, they interrupted you with your while you were out and that kind of thing, or just when you were on your
phone? Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Everywhere.
Oh wow!
And I used to tell my wife and my dad said, but I didn't have my glasses on. Do I? They still recognize me.
That's your signature.
That's your signature.
Yeah. Sophia, you wanted to say something. Sophia, you look like you were trying to say something. I'm sorry. Did I step over you?
Well, I did want to go back just a little bit because he said the worst thing he could have done was sign with Universal. And I thought to myself, what made it the worst thing? Because some people, that's what they want, that the whole goal is to be signed. So I just wonder why you said that was the worst thing.
Because 15 years later, they say I still owe them. You believe?
No. I'm sure they made.
We talking about a number one album and a number one song, right? So I said the worst thing I could have done, because with Best Buy, they were giving me a regional deal, like a Midwest deal, Southern deal. It just kept growing because the record blew up. And so they would had to stock all the Best Buys all over the United States. I would have made 10 times what I made with Universal. It was the worst thing I could have ever done. But I was excited for the major because that's like you said, my dear sister, that's what everybody wants. Want to be with the majors like that. Now I wasn't different. And so I was like, man, Universal Republic, they right next door to Motown. I'm like, we made it.
Yeah.
Because Motown, everybody loves Motown.
Right.
Temptation, Hitsville, USA. And I said, well, I'll be next door.
Maybe I could notice or something like that. Okay.
It's sad.
It's
sad.
Can I ask you,
Yeah.
the contract that you signed, was it one of the standard industry type contracts, or did they craft something specific for you because you have the other talents as well?
There's a few things in that contract that didn't protect. In hindsight, that's why they're saying that I still owe, but technically they still left it fraud. They here's the reason is when you work for a company like that, they already have people in the building. We have artists that are ready to come out. They've been pitching them to the boss for years. Mm-hmm. Here I come with this ocean. Not a deal. Steve Harvey is playing it. And I come in the building and the bosses say, don't let him go home unless he. And all the workers are like, what just happened? We had so-and-so lined up, and I like leap over everything that they had designed. And so those people in the building and I wouldn't do things that they wanted me to do. I wouldn't sing the national anthem. I could have made $500,000 singing sports. And so they actually became my enemies. And the boss loved me, but he saw the friction that was going on in the building. And so that's what happened. It could have been a very beautiful story, but I jumped over a lot of artists. And so at the end, they ballooned my budget and they spent on different artists and said I was spending it. That's why they say I owe money 15 years. It's just so shady. So shady and it's fraudulent to go sue. And it costs a lot of money to sue and audit books. You probably have to pay $30,000 just to audit.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, we're going to start with our questions because our audience, we told them that we're going to let them ask you questions, and there has been quite a few in the chat. So we'll know who wants to comment. And please keep your comments short. We're not having it's a one-on-one thing for you all. Ask your questions, and then we're going to move on to the next person. Those who are interested in asking a question, please raise your hand. Hey, Shelly, I see your hand over there. Okay.
Before you asking questions, if you don't have your camera on, we're not gonna call on you.
Oh, you heard the brother, you heard the man. And the first one up without his camera on is our beloved. What's up, sir? I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself. Go ahead.
They are. All righty. Loving greetings to all and loving greetings, kjon. And your success there, congratulations, your great success. And I just love, as everybody on the ocean, man, wow, 21 million views and all the other great success. Congrats on that. And got two, slipping a third question there. Be interested in, to how what Rose said, interested in the part of the industry that we may not know. Just aspects of it, or perhaps people that you have worked with or others, or just, I'm really interested in, witnesses knew this is, whether it's good or bad, just things that the average person may not know about the end and the challenges involved with it when it comes to serving Jehovah there as well as is the other, when it comes to the industry. And then the other question is, if you're interested in doing, or have you done any song to have a theocratic or encouraging message?
Thank you.
Hey, I think I got two of them. You can let me know. But one thing, not just our brothers and sisters, but people should understand that it's only 1% of billions of people that make it in the industry. There's only 1% of billions of people that make it in the industry. Only 1%. So I suggest to friends to treat it as a hobby. Treat it as a hobby, because when you pursue it, like you can't. I met people say, I breathe, I can't live unless I get a record deal. 1%. So treat it as a hobby, and put Jehovah first, and see what happens. Because it's hard to make money selling music. Hard. You have to pay your bills, and a regular check coming in on a weekly, can't beat that.
Yeah,
Can't beat that.
for sure.
The other thing is, I have written some songs that I would like to submit for original songs. And one is very nice. It's called I'm Not Afraid. And I just think that I wrote this song maybe 3 years ago, and it required some choir sounds, and I always wanted to invite my brothers and sisters to come in, but I was so shy about asking people to be involved with the music. I wanted to just invite some friends to come in and sing with choir backgrounds. But it's nice. It's very nice. And I know a few friends now I can submit it to, so I'll see. I'll see what happens.
Well, I'm sure they would love to.
Yes,
All the
absolutely.
friends, and probably us too, would love to come and sing background for you.
Background.
Okay. Okay, we have.
I'll sing background for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right.
We're not going to touch that one at the moment. Hey, Keisha, we're going to bring Keisha up, spotlight Keisha, ask Keisha to unmute. And
Okay. Hi,
oh, where'd you
kjon.
go? She disappeared.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
No, we hear you. There you go.
Hello, Keisha. How you doing?
Hi, kjon. Doing well. I just want to say I love your music. It was one of the first stations that I created when I signed up for Pandora. I actually have a kjon station.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yep. It's
Thank
my
you
music
so much.
when I'm traveling, nice soothing music. So I really love your music. And I had no idea that you were a brother. So that explains, like, I always wonder what happened to kjon. So I know you don't know me, but as my brother, I want to say I'm proud of you. And I'm glad you took your stand and what was right for you in that situation. So thank you. My question, I have two questions. The first one is, what was the moment when you were discovered? How did you actually discovered or get your big break? And my second question, have you ever considered doing any other type of entertainment, like acting, doing like a movie score? So those two questions. How'd you get your big break? And are you interested in branching into other entertainment?
All right, good questions. My big break came the very first time, when I got laid off. See, I was invested in my company, the company I work for. My background is business administration. So I had a nice paying job for the Detroit Medical Center. I was responsible for all the chief surgeons and physicians for the whole DMC, my director of surgical services. And it was a beautiful job. Loved it. Through high school, through these BOAC and DOTS and all that, they teach you to work while you're at school, and Jehovah, he teaches us how to be good workers. So I had a nice job, but I got hit with the racism. It wasn't. We were having problems, and it hurted when I went through the racism. And so a lot of people don't know, well, how he grew up as a Jehovah's Witness and he in the music now. Well, I thought that I wouldn't go back into an office after what happened. I achieved a right to sue bill from the NAACP, and I was getting ready to go in for millions, and childhood friend sold me out as my legal representative. And see, at the time, I was on the road. You know, one door closed, one door open. I was on the road, but yeah, he sold me out. But anyway, I said I'm not. I can't go back in the. I can't go back in the office. So my big break came because while I was what do you call that? Collecting the unemployment or whatever. I put out a demo. A demo. It landed in a guy named Avery Sims from out of New Jersey, and I'm because he passed away about the last 6 months. As we as business partners and just good friends, I became accustomed to talking to him regularly about music, and so it hurt him when he died. It really hurt, and we talked about the truth in paradise, and he had he had his beliefs, and I used to laugh at him because he was a street hustler, you know, and but he took that demo and got it to that hip hop mogul, and they took interest in me and they flew me out, and the rest is history. Even though I struggled with them, that was my big break because I did end up on the Too Fast, Too Furious soundtrack. That was in 2003.
Okay.
And yeah, so
I love that soundtrack. Okay.
And I still had opportunities to do big things, but again, I wasn't fitting in because of how Jehovah raised me.
Right.
I wasn't fitting in. So
you know what? I think that's about a lot of industries. We don't quite fit in like everybody else because we don't see everyone else do. And it as I think the scripture says something about us being a spectacle in a sense. So it's going to come for you. But we have another person, and I'm not.
I have to answer her second question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please do.
What was it now?
Kind of answered it as far as branching. He asked, are you interested in branching out, doing more?
Okay. All right. I guess I did it.
And just real quick, how many people on here are actually in Georgia? I'm just curious. How many of y'all live in Georgia? If you can put a 1 or thumbs up or something.
One, Kenneth Johnson. What else?
Well, while they're doing that, let's get to the next question. That's going to take a minute for people raising their hands. Is it Shanrita? Shanrita? I'm gonna ask you to unmute and let you tell us her name because I will mess her name up.
So before she asks, kjon, you looking in the chat to see all them people that's here in Georgia, right?
Yeah, so we got something to tell them in a minute.
Yes.
You gotta let them know what's going on.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. All the people who have your hands up, as Alex said, as Lex said, if your camera's not on, we're not going to allow you to speak. Okay, and now I'm sorry. Please continue.
That's okay, and I totally get it. That's why I put my camera on, because I got something to say.
It sounds like a mama.
Do I need to be here?
Well, actually, kjon, my brother, I am so elated to find that you are my brother. Back in March of this year, 2023, was my very first opportunity to even know who you were. I had never heard your music and did not know that I would fall so in love with Out There on the Ocean that it would become my ringtone, my replay every time I heard it. I felt I really connected to it. So back in March, when I heard you for the first time, I was going through what I like to call a woe moment in life, and I lost my job. Condo flooded. I had a car wreck. I was, and so much was going on. And then your song came on, and I said to Jehovah, so out there somewhere is the answer. I just can't see it. And so I broke your song down, my brother. You got a pink slip in your video. And I was like, okay, I got a slip in my video. So my question to you at this moment, however, is Jehovah has blessed me to have a lot of talents. We have a lot of different talents serving our great God, right? But prior to coming to know Jehovah, I come from a family of a musical background. Sang with Bobby Blue Bland, B.B. King, the whole 9 yards. Johnny Taylor, the whole 9 yards. So we have like a appreciation for what I like to call Southern music. In doing so, over the years, I have written in some of my songs that I've created, some of the poems that I've written, different organizations. And what I get back is they want me to pay them in order to do something for me. So my question to you is, how likely is it that if I were to go that route, I would actually end up with somebody who has my best interest at heart and not just trying to take my money?
It's always a risk. It's always a risk.
Your camera's out, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to catch up. Sometimes you could black out and it'll catch up.
Okay.
So sometimes you know there's risk involved, and you know how we do. We make it a matter of prayer, and we count the cost, and we try to make our decision. That's the only thing I can really tell you.
That's excellent advice to me.
Mhm.
All right, we have Kinkle, L. I'm not sure what the rest of that
Oh,
is.
oh, I'm sorry. Can I say this to the
Yes.
young lady that we just talked? Um, you see, she had to let me know what that song meant, right?
Yes.
Now, when I go to some of my concerts, right? When I go to some of my concerts, fans, I'm not saying even my brothers and sisters, anybody, either look dead in their eyeballs because they gotta tell me. I can't even look the way. They say, "You hear me? You looking at me?" They get so serious. They want to tell me, and boy, they like they start lecturing me, about what I did, what the song did for them. And I don't like saying this, when I wrote the song, I know I wrote it for my struggles. That company, they were not moving with me. And matter of fact, the last told me to do was like, go back to your room and write this song for so-and-so. And I sat there on the bed and I was pouring my heart out in it. And I said, I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to provide for my family doing this. And I said, but I can see the success, but it's like a ship on the ocean that's just coming over the horizon. It's that off, but I do see it. And the thing is, it was a metaphor for me. But the song ended up being everybody's ship. Everybody has a ship. Everybody has a ship. And I'm gonna tell you, I went to play ball one day, Alex, I don't know if you know, but that's my thing. People knew me from playing ball music. And so I was out there playing one day and they found out, they said, "Hey, kjon is playing at the gym." They said, man, I can't even believe you got it, man. And then, so he's one of these.
Lost your audio again.
So, man, that ship is a boat full of cocaine that's coming in, man. Tell him that's right. And I'm sitting there going like, yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah, because he was out of his rockers. He was gone, But his ship was a boat full of cocaine coming in. I can't tell that man what his ship ain't, and that's what I'm saying. People, they want you to know what that song did for him, and that's just the funny part. I couldn't say no to that guy. He's about to get beat down. Oh yeah. That's what it's about. Okay, let me get out of here. Let's go, y'all. Time to go.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to share that.
Okay, so we lost the person we had, but we do have Aretha Montgomery. There we go. Oh, well, how did that happen? All right. That's my thing, but
Ooh.
yeah, mine has gone cuckoo. Okay, so it's
Trying to get
well.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, hi.
You can,
Yes,
you
hi,
can
Aretha.
unmute the sister, yeah.
Okay, if you all can get to her, please do.
a minute.
Let me see. Can you unmute Sister Montgomery? Okay.
Okay,
Let me find her.
yeah, we literally gonna have to ask you to unmute. I found her. I'm asking her to unmute. Can you unmute now? Oops, I'm sorry. You unmute just as I was asking. Try it again. There we go.
Here she is.
All right, now I can.
Okay, John,
Hi,
love
hi.
your music like everybody else does, but what I really want to know is the name and the truth.
Yep.
Oh, I was I mean, I made my decision as a teenager, but I grew up. My mom got back and I can remember the truth ever since I was a small kid.
Okay.
Yeah, but it
So I
was
was
it was a bumpy ride,
I hear
having a dad in your life, being a single parent. My mom, she did a wonderful job. 6 kids.
Wow.
I mean, I think a lot of you can know this. You need a father in your life, or you gonna run and get the mistakes by experience. If a spiritual man will take you under his wings, you know. So that's why Jehovah has a special heart for widows and fatherless boys, because we don't connect those fatherless boys. And so I'm a living proof that Jehovah never forgets about those boys. And so we have the opportunity to show extra love to those families, those single parents, and those widows. That's what I'm about right now.
Thank you. Thank you, because it's many parents out here in the truth doing their utmost, and it's always wonderful to have that support, especially like you said, for the young men who need those brothers taking them by the hand and showing them Jehovah's way, as well as how to be a man. We have Joel who wants to ask a question. That's going to be our last question, because then we have an announcement for you all. All right, Joel.
How's it?
You good?
Can you hear me? Like at the watchtower. Can you hear me?
We hear you.
How's it going?
Hey, Joe.
Right. Hey, how's everybody?
3 seconds. Whoa.
My question was more in terms of in the music industry, especially with streaming and in terms of placement of music. What's the likelihood of you having success with like placement music, TV shows, or streams? Like, do you see that you're able to make money doing that outside of like if you want to get like a production deal like that, or not signed as an artist per se, but more like a production deal? What's the likelihood of success for that?
Sometimes you be in the right place at the right time. It's so hard. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
There's so many Netflix series and all these series. I just want to just make music, background music score.
Right.
And I know sister mentioned something about movies. I did a movie. It looked like we spent $10 million on it. I'm into that kind of stuff. But what's the likelihood? It's hard. It's hard, my brother. It's hard. And I know that there's we say, well, I don't want to get
one. Sorry.
We say I don't want to get into it. Maybe I can get a production deal. I'm trying to get a production deal right now. So
Okay.
Just get out the way altogether. If I sing, then I can show up at the friends' engagements and don't worry about having to take my family.
Right. So you're saying
all right, Joel, that was your question.
So you're saying I did. So you're saying I made the right choice by just tea.
I mean, like I said, enjoy it as a hobby, my brother. Enjoy it as a hobby.
Joel is one of our DJs.
And because
I'm just telling you, he's
don't get discouraged. Yeah, okay, man.
I'm sorry.
So just
I'm sorry.
Treat it.
You shut me up. No, I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get to our sister Hinkley. She's been waiting. Her camera's gone off and back on, and she's been waiting. And we trying to make sure we get everyone in here. So Joel, we know you're gonna show back up else. You can.
All I wanted to say to close out my part was thank you, kjon. My point was I just wanted to see what the likelihood is, because you're right. I treated it as a hobby for pretty much all of my life, but like to see if there's the ability to do it from that, the background part of it. But I just wanted to see where you were as an established artist, and it's still challenging for you as an established artist. So that's what I wanted to know.
All right, good job. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. All right.
Sister
My
Hinkle,
sister.
his sister Hinkle, be still. Don't turn your camera off no more.
Okay.
I don't know why I kept jumping off. I think it's because I was texting. But anyway, ain't no more texting. Right. Okay. So my question to kjon is, I just found out with last week I was with a brother here in St. Louis who told me he was a witness. And I'm like, him? No, because when I looked him up, it didn't say anywhere on the internet that there's a witness. And I was wondering, did he know? Was he aware, or was that done on purpose?
I'm sorry, when you looked me up, what now?
I was arguing with a brother, sad to say I was. He told me you were a Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, him? Because when I Googled you, it didn't say that anywhere. So I had his information wrong. But look, we here today and you saying it, so I'm good. But did you know that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know where you're looking, but they don't have information right, and sometimes. But I'm gonna be honest with you. This platform is my God. I'm a full-time pioneer. I use my music to make money, so I don't use the platform to preach the kingdom message. That's why I'm jw.org.
Mhm.
You understand? So, they may not have that information. They may not have it, but yeah, I'm glad you know it now, though.
So you want still reporting time, huh, kjon?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Hey, me too.
Okay.
Hey, so look, talking about some of your music earlier, I got a couple songs queued up. I think Genius is on here. I think you sent him something. I don't know if he's ready, but he's. I'm looking at his little Genius thing spinning. But I just wanted to play a couple samples if that was all right with you, of a couple songs, some of the previous album, and then the newest one that you got out.
Oh, sure. Thank you, man.
All right.
All right, so I'm just a sample. I'm not gonna play the whole song. And then, after that, I guess you can tell them where they can see you at.
Yeah, because we got places coming soon. All right. Well, Alex, you let us know. Alexa, you let us know when you're ready.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the one that everybody knows.
My soul is overflowing with anxieties and expectations, full of desire. I just want it so bad, and it just seems so. It's right there. Just want to reach out and touch it for what all disappears. Sometimes it feels like everything is passing me by. Every now and then it feels like a ship has gone and sailed away. But I gotta be strong. Gotta hold on. It won't be too long. Now the tide is coming in. I see the waves flow out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. Just past the horizon, and where the sky ends, it's out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. So don't leave me hanging. I've been waiting too long for this moment. My ship has finally come. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Sometimes the rain may never come down. Sometimes the morning dew can make a flower sprout right in front of my eyes. She's grown. She's grown. Now she's a pretty rose. She don't even know it. She don't even got a clue. And she got me open. I don't even know what to do. She don't even know it. She don't even got a clue. It's a beautiful thing. That's why I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. You. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And that's why I'm feeling you. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And that's why I'm feeling you. It's been a while since I seen your pretty smile. Got me saying, ooh, child. It's frustrating, I can hear what you're saying. It's crazy and it's sitting down. It's this way in the attitudes. What's it really all about? How about me, you and the kids? Let's take a trip down south. For the midnight star, rocking out the roads. Ain't nothing like a sunset on the sand coast. Smell that breeze, just can't enough. Let's pack up the kids and leave. I'm talking hills, valleys, and the trees. I just love the country where we can live, relax, and stress free. I just love the country. I'm for real, real. Talking about the home, the Carolina feel. Baby, I'm for real, real. Going for the Carolina feel, Carolina feel. It's been a minute since I've been on a visit. I do play it feel. I'm away to Fairmont, got the spots, get the sipping with my Uncle Bill. Ain't about to kick it like all I wanna. I'm talking about good food. It's you and you better eat, take a seat, or that would be too rude. All the midnight stars, rocking out the roads. Ain't nothing like the sunset on the sand coast. I'm talking murder, just can't get enough.
New kjon.
I don't know, it's kinda hard to admit the opposites attract. I don't wanna argue. You're looking too good for that. Let's agree to disagree. Keep the conversation. When it comes to LOVE, that should be the motivation. Yeah. She has $1 million smile. I hate it when she get the talking about. Can't live with it, can't live without. I guess I'm just feeling her style. Yeah. Girl, you came in my life. You came. Now I'm gonna love you till the day that I die. ladies at the dance floor. Girl, we about to work this. Ain't that the reason why we came here for? Why do I deserve this? Why you been difficult? You cute, looking beautiful. I don't need anymore.
Kjon with the Midwest feel. You know, when you're
Yes.
from the Midwest, you definitely got to feel those tracks. You feel them. I'm sorry.
Hey man, that was dope.
No other way.
That was nice, Lex. Nice, Lex. Thank you, man.
All right, but
my
Genius gonna
pleasure.
play
My
How many
pleasure.
people in the chat were like singing all these other songs too? They love you, Kjon. They know your music.
Yep.
Love it.
Yes,
Thank
but
you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
let them know where they can actually come and see you.
Right, that's what I was wondering.
Oh yeah.
Turn your camera back on, bro. We can see you no more. We want to see the cool shades.
So I'm picking up really bad right now.
Yeah.
Hey shades.
Okay.
But, the camera off helps. It
Yeah, with the
helps, but
lag,
I'm gonna turn it
with the
on
lag,
now.
yeah.
It helps with the connection because it's
Mhm.
the laptop is not processing. Not processing.
Okay.
So
We can hear you.
turn it
So
on. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay. Your question was where am I going to be?
yeah, where the friends
Yeah.
can come and
There it is.
actually see you live. I mean, of course, as was mentioned earlier, they can buy your music on streaming platforms and things like that. But for those who want to come because you are
Yeah.
performing, let them know where they can come.
Well, I am definitely looking to come into your city, and if it can be an all friends event, cool. Yeah.
City
This
wide.
thing is locking up. Hold on,
Yeah,
guys.
it's dropping out a little
1
bit.
second.
But
I got a big.
Where you gonna be after that?
Atlanta City Winery, I think.
Yeah, see you in the wrong city, Michael.
Yeah, November.
He done already been in Chicago, so I missed the whole thing.
Either he coming back to Cincinnati,
He'll
I'm
be back.
coming up there.
Coming back.
He'll
He
be
don't
back.
want to go to Cincinnati. Ain't nobody in Cincinnati.
I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna say your name wrong, so don't get mad. Tarana, now okay. Anyway, Woodling. She said she saw you in Chicago. So Rose,
nice.
you gotta get with it. Yeah, you gotta get with it. Just like
I know, that's
I
okay.
gotta go buy my ticket to go to City Winery. So
Yeah.
I was next week.
Twice.
A lot of times, okay, an artist will have on a website where you're touring or where you will be. Do you have that anywhere so the friends can see when you're in their town?
Oh, he's gone way out. That storm got him gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gone?
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But what he did say pre-interview was that he will be at various city wineries around the country. So if you have one in your area, please look up and under the concert and the calendars and find where he is and come and support the brother because obviously love his music. So
yeah, because I gotta see when he gonna be in Cincinnati.
He ain't coming to Cincinnati. There's nothing in Cincinnati.
Eric Robertson gonna be here now.
When he coming to Cincinnati?
He coming this month, November. He'll be here. No,
For how many days?
2. He gonna do the weekend.
Right. Sissy said a half a day. That sounds about right.
Are y'all so
okay, because I'm like, they just clouding your city and clouding you in any guy. At least he's coming. And you can go in. Look,
Angela, I'm with that. Angela said she want to get a group together so we can go to the city winery. We'll talk about that after the show. We do.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
That'd be fun.
We'll have a whole section.
Atlanta, you guys do get a lot of artists that it's not fair. You guys do have a lot of people that
they do. There's somebody always coming to here.
This the new Hollywood.
It very much is. I can honestly tell you, the movie studio 3 miles away from where I live that they just opened. Okay, so it is the Black Hollywood everywhere. All kinds of stuff. Do what? What'd you say?
Leave that guest room together. I'm on my way.
Hey, stay where you at.
You know what? We gonna move on because he's gonna start talking crazy and we gonna be having to go at him. So let's move on to the next.
I can hold my own.
No, We gonna do a versus. We don't need you telling us about your own.
I
We
was
doing a
trying to
versus.
see if Kjon was gonna come back in because he had booted out.
I know. I was
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Yeah, giving it a moment.
Dang.
Hey, Grenna,
Why
look at what
would you get to enjoy?
Grenna, I said, Grenna. Look at what Grenade said. He said, "How much will it cost us for an
What
all
if Keisha got that going?
Say it again, Sophia. How much would it cost for what?
That's what
Hey, in
Renee
the
said.
chat, he
Okay.
says, how much will it cost for us? How much will it cost us for an all witness gathering? I guess with kjon or what?
Hey, it won't cost nothing if Grenade paying.
Okay. But I'm gonna be serious about this.
Renee.
It honestly
Just had
depends
one.
on where you want to sit. 'Cause I'm one of those people. I'm not sitting in the back of the room, so I want to front.
No,
Those
but
who-
actually,
I know that's right.
actually,
You're
I'm
VIP.
being in the front too.
actually, when I talked to K Nice and I was hoping K Nice when I talked to John and I was hoping he came back on to verify this because he kind of threw it out there. It's not etched in stone, but he did say after the concert he wanted something with just the friends who came. So
That's in Atlanta.
yes,
yes,
What's
it's
the
in
date?
Atlanta.
It's
November.
this
What's the
Friday,
date?
November 3rd, this Saturday.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's short notice, but okay.
Yeah. Well, I've been posting it everywhere. I have been posting it flyer everywhere.
If you heard, and I know you heard, those who are here, come on and support. Let's all have a party.
Lex, okay, now you know you're that, so you're gonna have a lot of people expecting it.
Well, you know, I offered him the Cross City Classic Lounge. You know, he said he'll let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Renee, do I got to report to work? Do I got to report to work?
Look, she tried to get.
You said across to the classes lounge. I got to show up for work.
Okay, sounds like a flight.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not coming back, huh?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like, but this verse is coming up. Lynn, what is the
Yeah.
verse about?
Our verses is 80s versus 90s. So I take it that
I know that
This is about to go at it. I don't know who's doing what, but I think it's time we get this started. So who's up first?
Well, we haven't really went over any rules and regulations, so I guess we'll establish that now.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
hey,
He's
John.
back.
Hey,
He's
John.
back.
He's
John's
back.
back.
Oh, okay. Well, they saved you, genius. They saved you.
Look, he talking smack already. Okay.
It looks like he's
All right,
kind
so
of.
Kjon, and y'all can ask him them questions and then get some answers from him.
Okay.
Versus, it's 80s versus 90s.
80s versus 90s, yes.
Okay, is it all genre?
All genre.
Male, female.
Female and male.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, nice.
I'm looking for.
I still don't see him though.
I thought Joe Hope was gonna bite after I destroyed him here in Atlanta.
Oh,
He may have dropped off again because I'm having difficulty.
Because I
finding
did see
him.
him in the waiting room trying to join.
Yes.
he did.
He need to call. He need to call us
Okay,
back
let
on
me
his phone.
see. I got him.
He here? Hold
Yeah,
I
on.
got his camera off, so I can't really.
He here?
Oh, man.
Even if you can just.
He's in. He's
He
in.
is there, yeah, but it's not allowing me.
We thank y'all for y'all patience.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we just
Oh,
need to
he
add
knows. He
put
knows.
in a waiting room.
No, he's
You know,
there, but it's like I can't
Yeah.
call him.
Yeah, I can't pull him up to the front either.
Yeah, when I
Call
type
us
his
back on
name,
your
it popped
phone.
up.
If you can hear us.
Yeah.
Click 2 times.
Don't you just love Zoom?
His laptop tripping.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, it's Zoom and his connection.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
You find him?
Hey, so today's lesson was on patience, but I'm ready to this thing out the window, okay?
I know, right?
It's gone. It's
That was the
gone.
brother said
I'm
during
sorry.
our
We about to wrap
meeting.
this up.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So while you was gone,
Yeah.
I already talked about how you gonna give us a free concert. We all invited to your house and the mansion you got in the hills for the pool party next summer. We already planned it out while you was gone. So
Wow. Yeah. That guy, I think that guy's name is John K. I don't think that was me.
Well, we were definitely talking about you appearing here in City Winery. So you'll get all of us screaming and yelling and acting like we your biggest fans, because we are in the
Yeah,
world.
definitely come on out. Definitely come on out. Let's make it a friends thing, you know. And then I'm thinking afterwards, do a little meet and greet afterwards and just kick it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on out. Come on out,
Yeah,
y'all.
so we got one of us that do a lot of events here, named Renee Bowers. He said that we could all go to his house.
Okay.
We put him on,
Where Grenade at? Put him on
put
screen.
him on the screen
Okay.
and unmute him.
Okay, because I'm sure he has
They don't
a
want that.
conversation for you, Lex, about
We
inviting
want to keep
people
him
to
muted.
his home.
Where's Grenade?
Renee is probably like,
It
really?
all depends. It all depends. Cause I gotta hit the early flight. I have to give a talk the next day. So
I'll look at him. Yeah, there we go.
Is that true,
Yeah.
Grenade? Is that true? We can all come to your place.
Dang, I would like to hear one of your talks, bro.
Yes, me too. Invite send the information to Lex so he can put it in the chat and we can come and support
And
you.
I definitely will. I definitely do it.
I will go. I want to attend that meeting.
Okay.
Can you?
I'm
Yeah,
looking
we
at
got you, Grenade. We talking to you though, Kjon.
You're welcome.
When
Come
you
on
giving
to-
that talk,
come
send
on
it
to
to us.
Atlanta. I take care of you, Lex and
okay,
everything.
for sure.
Oh,
So there you go, Kjon. Renee say he gonna take care of us.
Take care of you. All the friends in Atlanta is welcome.
That's
Yeah,
great.
Grenade.
Well, I'm in Cincinnati
he-
and I'm coming.
Grenade stay down the street from Tyler Perry. He got the next biggest house down the street from Tyler Perry.
wow.
Right. It's the gray house, but it's not the White House. But that's okay.
Your closest
This is
person
a
friend,
hookup.
Tyler down the
Whenever you
street,
want,
your neighbor.
John, you know, I know you know my brother.
Who's your brother-in-law?
Me with a public announcement.
Uh,
Public announcement.
yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
At least public announcement, right?
Hey, that's my brother-in-law. Felony.
Felony, yeah, felony.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
cool
know you know,
people,
so
cool people.
yeah, he been trying to get down here to do something too. So
Grenade, can you bring up
I'd
your
rather for you
audio?
to come on.
They're having trouble hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's been dying to get down here, but I'd rather have you.
Well, he gonna be down here on the 3rd, Renee. Again.
Oh, I'll be out of town.
Oh, he's hiding from us. That's why we can't come. He's trying to tell us, y'all can come to my house anytime, but it won't be anytime soon. I got you.
Hey,
Look, it
We're
don't
gonna be
matter.
outside. We're gonna be outside waiting for my man.
No,
Hey,
Just
John.
leave the keys. Just leave the keys under the mat like they do in the movies.
Yes.
173 here, all
Yes,
y'all.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Bro, 2 questions. One,
Okay.
if you're able to share the information for your talk the next day, can you share it with Lex? I'd like to attend the meeting to
Okay.
hear your talk and
Yeah,
support
no
you.
problem.
And then 2, when are you coming to Cincinnati?
He ain't coming to Cincinnati. Kjon, look, Mike is the only person that lives in Cincinnati. So if you just want to go on for her, we can just do that on
Listen,
Zoom.
I'm gonna tell you how easy it is for me to come and sing for your city.
Yes.
It really is so easy. You know, it requires a little money, right? But you can make a
Okay.
little money with make money
Okay.
with, you know, because I'm a professional, so you don't worry about talking about some, you know, the money you make with the friends. I'm a professional. It's what I do for a living. You know, I'll talk to any brother, okay? But the thing is,
I know.
you can do something like you can even get a free.
Genius, mute yourself. You're getting reverb. Sorry.
You can get a free community center sometimes, and then you charge. You know, charge. We can figure out what you charge, but it'll take care of me coming in and make a couple of dollars per. Because that's what I do. I do the music, take care of my family.
Your number. I
Lynn,
really
Lynn,
for real need your number.
Or-
'Cause I
Micah.
do that in Cincinnati. I parties in Cincinnati.
He been saying that for the past 4 years. Ain't through not
Promote
one
it.
party. We gonna mute you,
I'm
Michael.
only here from Cincinnati that will vouch they just my parties. You understand?
good.
Well,
Talk
I
to
will
him.
come to your
man.
party, Micah. I'll come to your party.
See,
No, we
it's-
were-
Okay.
yeah.
We got too many people talking about this party at one time. Okay, so
I can't hear you.
Yes, to
Exactly.
repeat something with time.
Were we taking any more from the audience? Because I know you
No.
said it was the last question,
No,
so
no,
no
no.
more from the
That's-
audience.
Over for the
That's it.
audience.
That's
No,
what I
I just wanted I want to support him for his talk next Sunday, and I want to know about getting to Cincinnati. Now I was gonna call Lex, my manager, because him and K Nice and that talking, but since he acted funny, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Okay. So, yes.
Okay.
What's okay, John?
So he disappeared. Y'all ran the man off the screen.
Exactly.
Okay, I noticed the
Okay,
app,
all of y'all with your hands up.
We're
I
not
only
taking.
had my two, Sophia. I'm good. You go what you gotta do, babe.
Yeah, because he's pretty much disappeared at this point. So that's a come and go kind of
Again.
situation. Yeah. So his internet is unstable. It's not that we're
Yeah.
trying not to talk, let you all talk. It's I'm stumbling now. His internet is not stable. So trying to let you all talk to him and it's going to keep going in and out is a little difficult right now.
Yeah.
We want to move on though. Hello.
Yes, but thank you.
I will get the information from him for the talk, and I will share it on
Cross City Classics, the chat.
Classic. If you're in there,
Yay.
you'll get.
Yes.
And I'm going to talk to K. John about doing some things. So don't worry, we've already been talking about it. So
In
don't.
Cincinnati.
Good.
Micah, I'm gonna thank you.
Cincinnati, Micah. No, nobody wants to go to Cincinnati.
I'll go.
You'll
I'll
go.
go, Micah. I'll go.
Come on, Rose. Thank
Rose,
you.
you're so sweet. I'm going to Atlanta.
It'll be right. It'll be you and Micah in Cincinnati by yourself.
That's all we need. We can bring the crowd. We can bring the crowd.
Standing on the bridge.
Well, what I want to do is bring the crowd to their feet right now. Some music.
Well, let's go then.
Yes, let's go.
Let's
Hey, I
go.
tell you-
Come on, Joy.
We got a lot of people saying
Come
they
on,
coming.
Pat Blackman. Yes.
Yes, yes. Go. Let's go.
Oh, if Black men's there, then okay, maybe.